be offered at an extraordinary low price. In front of me is a whole year's worth of laundry. This is the 300 load. A year's worth of laundry delivered direct to your door. None of the bad stuff, only good, only natural, only real. You don't need to go to the store, the big box store, and buy the booster this, the brightener that, the oxygen this, all the additional products that you typically buy. This is an all-in-one from Nellie's, but it has the POW Powder built in as well, which is extraordinary stain removal technology. To round out our 3-hour extravaganza, let's reveal it, folks. You can get a whole year's worth of laundry done for 15 cents a load, $46.99. Super concentrated, super powerful, $15 and change, free shipping and handling. We are so excited to present this. Guys, we've done things the same way for many years because we are creatures of habit. If you've never tried Nellie's, whether it's a front load or a top load or a high efficiency, it doesn't matter. This is the best laundry cleaner, clothes cleaner rather, you'll ever find. Whites are brighter, colors more colorful, dark stay dark. Let's start the finale with an introduction of an amazing lady for so many years on HSN. The incredible Terry Toner is live. Terry, you are officially our customer favorite. How are you?
I'm delighted to be here and pleased as punch, and always happy to be bringing our customers the wonderful Nellie's, because there really is nothing else like it, which is why it's a customer pick over and over and over again. This is our Nellie's with the POW Powder, as you said, Adam, which means you don't need anything else. It has the booster built right in. So all the cleaning, all of the natural cleaning that you love about Nellie's, plus that added boost of enzyme cleaning and a little bit of brightener, all built into the same formula. You still only need that one little tablespoon. It's still hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, gluten-free, no SLSs, none of that sodium lauryl sulfate in it, fragrance-free, Leaping Bunny certified, hypoallergenic, no chlorines, no phosphates, none of the bad, only the good, biodegradable, everything that you love about it. High efficiency machine certified. So like you said, whether you have a front loader or a top loader or a washboard and a bucket, doesn't matter. Septic system safe. The list goes on and on and on. What you don't need anymore is this big old cup of powder or the big old cup of liquid. One of the things that we are absolutely famous for is how we completely dissolve in the washing machine. And I'm going to show that to you now. So I'm going to take my scoop of Nellie's, 1 little tablespoon, and my scoop of regular detergent, pop them into my jars of water. We're going to mix them up. I'm going to make a little bit of noise, not too long, just for a minute, just to give those a real good mix. That should be pretty good. I'm going to do the same thing on the detergent side. Give it a real good mix. That should be even Steven, fair is fair. So we're going to let those just kind of settle down, and we'll even keep them in view of the camera so you can see what happens as the Nellie's completely and totally dissolves, and we'll wait for the detergent as well. So they're going to settle down and we'll revisit those. But in the meantime, I want to show you what the POW Powder does, why this is different. So the POW Powder, as I mentioned, is our own proprietary brand of a, can't think right now, an enzyme.
Yeah.
And enzymes have been used in the garment industry for over 100 years, over a century. Enzymes have been used to condition fabrics, to preserve fabrics, to soften them, and also to preserve color. So having an enzyme added to your laundry product is a really great thing. And then we have that little bit of oxygen brightener. And the way that that works is it helps to lift the stain out. So the enzymes actually chomp the protein bonds that hold the stain to the fabric. That allows them to release. And then our coconut oil-based surfactants do an amazing job of getting rid of those stains. So I have 2 glass containers here and a cloth diaper that I've folded. I've got good old-fashioned iodine, which I'm going to make a mess there and a mess there. I mean, it's like one of the worst stains you can think of. And there it is. You can see that I made it nice and even, Steven. I've got 2 shakers of water. I'm going to scoop some Nellie's into one side and scoop some detergent into the other side. And we're going to shake these up and see how good we are at getting rid of these stains. So let me get these lids on here.
Here we go.
Give it a good shake. Yeah. And while I'm doing this, keep an eye over here. What's happening with these jars? You can see it's already getting clear. So
Yeah,
here's my detergent. Gonna pour that on there. And Adam, here is my fabulous Nellie's. I'm gonna pour that on there. And so what you start to see happening right away, I'm just gonna get my hands in there and kind of mix them up a little bit. What you start to see happening right away is the Nellie side, the stain is already beginning to break down and lift. The detergent side, the stain is spreading. It's like contaminating everything around it. Now remember, this is iodine. It's the same stain, the same amount on both sides. And as I agitate this around, which is what would be happening inside your washing machine, the Nellie side, the stain is almost completely gone now.
Yeah.
And think about that. Your washing machine cycle is probably, you know, at least 15, 20 minutes long. This is in a matter of a couple of minutes. Now, I'm not even going to wait for the detergent on this. I'm going to just flip it over to my Nellie side, and we're going to just clean up this whole mess. I'm going to add a little bit more just to cover it. And we'll let the Nellies do its thing. Now, even as I just kind of lift this in and out a couple of times as I move the diaper around, you can see that the Nellies is already breaking apart. What the detergent left behind, look at that. And then in a matter of seconds, that is going to be absolutely and completely pure white and clean on both sides. That's what having the POW powder does for you. Like I said, it's a combination of a protease enzyme that actually, like a little Pac-Man, crunch, crunch, crunch. It eats the protein bond that holds the stain to the fabric, releases the stain, and that allows our coconut oil-based surfactants to do the amazing job that they do. Now, we started with these big jars here, and you can see that on the Nellie side, it's crystal clear.
Yeah, it is.
When we say that Nellie's completely dissolves in the water, it completely dissolves, which means it's not going to leave behind a bunch of residue on your clothes. It's not going to have those globby, gooky mess inside your detergent dispenser. We could wait forever for that detergent jar to dissolve. It's not going to happen. Only with Nellie's do you get that complete dissolving, really, really clean. Helps to keep your machine clean as well. With the POW powder, you get that extra boost. You never have to add another, you know, extra booster product because the booster is built right in.
Make today the day you try it. Make today the day you discover Nellie's and see why millions and millions and millions of loads of laundry have been done with Nellie's, all natural, none of the bad stuff, only good stuff. Not only is it better for everybody, it works better on your clothes. I promise you this, it was the only way we could end our 3-hour extravaganza was with Nellie's. Over 237 million loads of laundry have been done. You can do a single purchase, which will deliver a year's worth of laundry, 300 loads to your door, or you can do auto ship, which will keep delivering it to you as often or as infrequently as you like. But I promise you this, not only will you spend less than you do at the big box store or at any supermarket where you're buying the regular detergents, but you will get better value for money. Just while I remember, coming up in a few moments when we end the presentation, we'll focus in on the Nellie flyer balls, the little lammy flyers over here, made of 100% New Zealand lamb's wool. No more fabric softener. You don't need fabric softener when you use the flyer balls. It helps separate your laundry less static. They're $20.99 for the 3-pack. They are so much fun and they work like a dream, so we'll do that in a moment. Obviously, the results that you're seeing from Terry are genuine, authentic. This is what we use in our home and have done for near on a decade now. I know the flashy marketing and commercials and the bright colors are always attractive, and maybe we're using the laundry detergent that we've used for a lifetime. This is better and it's cheaper. It's better and it's cheaper. Why spend more on laundry detergent than you have to? Why be bamboozled? Think about it for just a second. These companies say, buy this, but you've got stains. You need the extra booster. Oh, get the oxygen booster. It's ridiculous. You end up with 5 products to do the laundry. One and done with Nellie's. Terry, I get passionate about it because we use it and I know the results. But you know, you can't become such a monster-sized customer pick without it being real and really good.
Yeah, I'm really proud of our history with HSN. I've been with HSN for almost 30 years. Nellie's, we're going on over a decade now. I've been their brand ambassador for the last 12 years. So I'm really, really proud. And here I can promise you, everyone, if you're new to Nellie's, I promise you, the very first load that you do, you will see and feel the difference because it completely dissolves, as you saw in our jars over there. Our booster that's built right in is second to none in getting stains out. And then to cap it all off, it completely rinses out. It leaves no residue in your clothes. And I'm going to show you why that is important. So I've got a couple of baby shirts here. This has been washed and dried in detergent. This has been washed and dried the Nellie's way. We're going to go into these nice, clean, clear bowls of water. You can see the water's nice and clear. Pop those in there. And I'm just going to start working them around, a little agitation. Always pretending to be a washing machine. Why? I don't know.
You're so good at it, Terry. The action.
Come with the territory. But as I work these around, you start to see something happening here. And I'm wringing these out. I'm working them equally. You can see that I'm making a mess all over the table as usual. But you can see that the detergent side, the water's really gone quite cloudy. Now, this is detergent residue, and actually detergents are designed, they're actually engineered to deposit residue in your clothes. They use all kinds of things, whether it's the synthetic fragrances, the petroleum cleaners, ingredients that are called optical brighteners, which sounds like a really good idea, but an optical brightener is just a chemical that reflects light. So they dump this chemical into your clothes. It reflects light so you can't see the dirt that gets left behind. It's like a cloaking device for dirt. I don't know about you, Adam. I would rather have my clothes come out clean rather than have some chemical that hides the dirt,
sure.
you know, with some flashy, you know, light show. There's no residue in the Nellies. It completely rinses out. Your skin is the largest organ of your body. If detergent residue is in your clothes, in the baby's clothes, in your underwear, your sheets, your towels, your jeans, the soccer uniforms, the school uniforms, you know, your favorite yoga pants, whatever it is, if that detergent residue is in your clothes, it's in your skin and your body's soaking that up all the time. Nellie's completely rinses out, completely dissolves, keeps your machine cleaner. It keeps your clothes cleaner. It softens with the POW powder. That enzyme additive actually helps to condition the fabric, the fibers of your clothes, and even preserve the color. So your whites are whiter, your brights are brighter. Those beautiful black jeans that you bought are going to stay nice and black instead of looking grungy and faded. Your white towels are going to look like beautiful white spa towels. Everything stays better with Nellie's, and you only need that one little tablespoon to do it.
I mean, you always say, Terry, but you buy the liquid detergent, you're buying primarily water. That's the dirty little secret that nobody wants to tell you. You buy the other powders, and you have to use a big, big scoop of it. Look at the size of this. Terry, it's a tiny scoop.
It's 1 tablespoon. And the reason that we only need that 1 tablespoon, Adam, is because we are super concentrated. There are no fillers. There's none of the phosphates, none of the chlorine. Again, gluten-free, Leaping Bunny certified. There's no animal testing. And to show you that, I've, of course, got the laundry scales of justice out here for you. So I've got a bowl of detergent, and I'm going to use my Nellie scoop and get a level scoop there and pop that into one side of the scales. And then I'll do the same scoop with my Nellies, pop it into the other side of the scales. And there you can see, just scoop for scoop, portion per portion, how much heavier, how much denser, how much more concentrated Nellie's is. That's why you only need that tablespoon. So here's 100 loads of Nellie's. Here's 100 loads of regular detergent. We're much more concentrated.
And I want to quickly say, before we move on to the Nellie's flyer balls, we have the Wow Stick available. If you have really significant stains, bad stains, little ones, kids running around,